welcome to this week's rune reading, and it's going to be a quick one as I've got so many things on the go at the moment. So I've already picked the runes, and the first one is Uru's. I've put that there. Oops, put that one there so you can see. Hang on, go that way. Uru's the ox. Yeah, and it's all about strength, it's all about vitality, but it's all about knowing your strength. And let's get on to the next one. So we'll do them. I'm just going to show you them all at the beginning. And this one is Wunyo, the rune of joy, which is a nice one to get for a change. And then we have Onzus, or Onzus, which is the messenger rune, the rune which is the messenger of Odin. And so we have word from Odin in this reading, which is lovely. So Uruz means the European ox, the auroch, which has been extinct since 1600s, but is really an ox. And an ox is a creature that is full of strength, and it's big and it's bold and it takes no nonsense and it knows who it is. And this is where Uruz comes in. I'm going to hold this now against my head to see what I'm going to get from Spirit World. So I'm going to hold this here and I'm going to see where does this come into it today. Okay, right. From what I'm being shown is that there is change, but it's going to be a change for your life. It's going to be a change in a lot of areas. There's big changes happening around, and it's not just you, it's everybody. So there's a shift in the energies, and those energies are going to affect everybody. But this strength is going to be something you need to cultivate to get yourself through. But not only strength, boldness and understanding of who you are, who the people around you are, the ones that you love. And so what it's saying is that you need to be strong in what you're thinking. There's something going on where you need to think on the situation to be able to cope with it. So you need that inner strength and outer strength. Strength comes in many ways, and it comes with responsibilities. So if you have an issue, you need to be responsible for how you deal with it, in what way you deal with it, and the outcome for not just you, but for those around you. So this coming week is going to show me, I'm being shown letters coming, maybe bills that need paying, maybe a job offer. Whatever it is, guys, there is definitely something coming in the post. You will receive something, obviously some of you out there. And I see it as a white envelope. To me, that doesn't mean something bad. If it's a brown envelope, then I know it's something to do with financial problems. But this is a white envelope and could mean anything other than that. So keep your eyes open. It could be a job offer, as I just said, or it could be something that you need doing. And I feel there could be some of you out there that are going to be going through an operation and are waiting for your date. And I feel that this coming week you will be receiving your letter, which will be for your operation. Now that will take strength, inner strength, and you will feel maybe scared about how your family's going to cope, how you are going to cope, and what the outcome's going to be. But with strength comes might and responsibility. So don't put a face on it. Your family are there. If you're scared, let them know, let them comfort you, let them be their strength to you, because it's not just about your strength, it's about other people's strengths, and they might want to give you their strength to help you get through it. It could also be that you've put in for a school for your child, or you're moving. I do feel it is something that you're going to need your inner strength for. So let's go on to the next rune and see where it all ties in, because we've got Wunyo, which is the rune of joy. So I'm going to put this one on my head as well. So I'm going to hold this one. I see again the white letter, and this could be for those of you who have already been through an operation or something, or an exam or something like that, where you're going to receive the results. And I see much joy. I see family relieved. So for some of you out there, you're going to get a letter which is going to give you good news in some way. And to link the two together, you have the strength and the might and the problem that you've been through almost outweighed by the opposite. And that is very conclusive of where we're at the moment, of the two sides coming together. We have the eclipse, and the total eclipse is emerging together of two things. And I feel that you've got your life and your death, your light and your dark, and to do it together would be the two things that have been worrying you the most in the last few months. But in this following week, the conclusion of something will be coming true, and I feel there's much joy in not just you but your family and other people. If it's a job situation, you have obviously been given the job and it's a change, so you might need to move, or you might need to look at other ways of sorting your finances out in the meantime till you get the job. There are so many possibilities of these two runes, but I do feel there is a health aspect to this that has come through really strong. And for those of you who are worrying about a situation, I'm being told that you need to go and sort it. Don't sit on it. Be strong within and realize you need to deal with it, whatever it might be. And once dealt with, you will then be relieved, because it may not be as bad as what you think it's going to be. So take the advice of the runes today, guys. They're telling you to man up, deal with it, and then you will see the outcome. And the outcome will be not what you think it's going to be. So be strong out there. It's a time where we're having so many issues with things in life, the way we have to live, the bills, all that sort of thing. But this is about you. This is about the inner you. It's about where you are. And so you have to put yourselves first sometimes. The other thing I want to say is that with this, I also feel that some people like to dwell on the negative in situations. They like to feel in the negative, and they can't see the positive. It's not that they are negative people, it's that life has seemed to thrown everything negative at them, and they are tired of it, and they cannot see the possibility of it being great or good. Well, the runes come today to tell you that it's in your mind, it's in your psyche, it's in your spirit. You can change that. You can start to look at things in a much better way. So that's where I'm going to leave that one. We're going to go on now to Onzus, and that is the rune of Odin's messages, which is quite cool. It's also the rune of prophecy and revelation. Odin was the great teacher in some ways, because he had the answers by doing what he did, hanging for 9 days. Almost at death's door, he received the knowledge. He gained the knowledge, but he also gained it through losing. He lost his eye, or he gave of his eye. And sometimes we have to sacrifice to receive. So maybe there's something in your life at the moment that you need to think about stopping or getting rid of to receive the reward, to receive the message. It can be subtle, guys. It can be almost to the point that we cannot see what that message is, because it is so subtle. And that means we have to tighten up on our spirituality and get in there with our insights. For a witch or somebody who is practicing light work, that means giving more time in going to spirit, going to the gods, going to within, to leave yourself in a place where you can hear those answers and those messages, because a lot of people, when they're feeling struggles, will evade that. It becomes something they don't want to go and do because they're so fixed on the problem. They do not want to find an answer because it's easier to just sit there and let it happen, hoping somebody else will come along and deal with it. I'm afraid life isn't like that, and we have to be good to ourselves. And the message that Odin is giving you today is spirituality, knowledge, wisdom. It all comes at a price, and that price is you giving it time and then seeking that answer, and that message that you're waiting from will come to you. You have to be open to receive. It's not just going to happen. A lot of people think that Zeus reversed, which I don't normally do, but in this case I want to make it clear how it can be the total opposite, and that can be classed as Loki and the things that he gets up to. So you've got two messages. You either do it the right way or the wrong way. If you do it the wrong way, you've got the answers and the questions and the receiving from Loki, the trickster, and we don't want that. We want Odin's wisdom in the situation. And when we talk about receiving messages, it can be written. It can again be in a letter form. So your answer or your question to be answered might actually come through in a letter. You might see subtle things in spirit, which could be like feathers and stones and things that you're not expecting to see. It could be numbers that you're seeing everywhere, or it could be that you receive it in the post in a letter form or written somewhere. So always have your mind open to how you might receive a message. It might be a telephone call, it might be the written word, it might be, I don't know, an email even, because it's the written word. Odin was very wise, but only because he found that wisdom. And you too can find that wisdom. Only you can unlock that door to the information that you're looking for. So today's reading really is clear. It's saying something is happening you need the strength for, and you've got to stand up for yourself, but you've also got to give strength out to others. And again, with the message at the end, it might be that you're waiting for a message about somebody else and you're blocking it in some way. So it's all about being open to these things, to these energies, letting those energies come in and transform to get the outcome of Wunyo, the answers, the relief to what's going on. And this is for the following week. So you need strength, you need relief, and you need answers. And all these things are open to you guys. You just need to be really giving it time rather than evading it. Do not sit back and let things happen. You are the master of your own path. You're the master of your own life, and you can change things. You have the power to do this, and this is what I feel Odin is telling you today. So I hope this has helped some of you out there. This is a reading for the waning moon, which is almost new, and we have the eclipse. There's a lot going on, and so have a great week. And if you are where the eclipse is happening, hope you enjoy it because that is something, that is a real thing. And I know in the United States of America they are receiving the full eclipse, which is amazing. I can't wait to see all the photos and the videos of it. But we still get those energies, guys, and just remember that. And I've just done a video all about that, so if you're interested in that, go watch. It's my latest one, so it's not hard to find. It says eclipse in the title. And I am going to leave it there. So have a great week, and I'll be back again next week for another reading. So wherever you are, whatever time of day, night or evening it may be, I'm wishing you the best ever. House of Alang.